It's new club day. It's time to upgrade. It's time for our next challenge. Let's go. That's not good enough, man. I need that cool graphic at the start to show I'm changing clubs. This is the best thing about the video. What am I going to do? They won't understand. They won't understand. They'll be in the comments giving it all that. Who needs my graphic guy anyway? This is working out better than I thought. Oh, it's not even got the... It's even facing the wrong way. Ah, you get the picture. He'll be back next time with the graphic. Yes, indeed, we have ended up in Chile at Deportes Puerto Montt. Nailed it. Now, this is obviously a nice little step up. I'm looking forward to this. We're in South America and they have got infamously balmy leagues. We'll check that out in a minute. But first off, look at that stadium. That is a thing of beauty. The Regional de Chinquaje. The Regional de Chinquaje. It says 10,000 capacity stadium, but it's a thing of beauty. Okay, here's the league table, and you can see because we're in South America and we left our last club at the end of the European season, or the Indian season if you like, which kind of are the same intertwining, over in South America at the back end of July. We're only halfway through the season, so we've got a bit of a job on here. At the minute they're sitting in 9th place, only 3 points off whatever 6th place is. In fact, together, because I haven't looked yet, let's have a look at the rules right now. Okay, so first place gets you promotion to the Primera División. I forgot to mention we are in Chile's 2nd division. So 2nd through 6th looks like a pretty basic promotion playoff. A lot like the championship over in England. So that's not too bad, is it? There's 16 teams in the league, all good. We've got to have 2 under 21 players in the squad, no bother there. Do you know what? Chile so far is pretty serene, pretty sedate. I've managed in Brazil before and that was balmy. Chile, at the minute, it's not too bad. I'm following along quite nicely. And what I can gather, there's only 2 competitions. The CampeonataJugalinea.com league table and the Copa Chile MTS, which have already been knocked out for by the previous manager. So a boo to him. So that's where we're at. Now, season expectations. There's 16 teams in this league, I think. So that's 30 matches. So we've got 15, exactly halfway through. They've won 5, drawn 5, lost 5. So if we can get them into these playoffs, that's going to be a proper result. So how do you approach it when you take over a team halfway through the season and they're not doing too bad? They're okay. Obviously, they just need a few little tweaks. So what do? Do you go in there and rip it up? Or do you have a little look, see what's been working for them and just tweak it? The second one. So what I like to do is I'll go to the schedule and have a little look. So you can see it's been a bit of an up and down season as they're inconsistent. Won 5, drawn 5, lost 5. So it's going to be a bit that way. So if I go and have a look at their last good victory, which was a 3-0 home win against New Balenze. We'll go into this and we can see that it looks like they're playing a 4-2-3-1 setup. And that's what they seem comfortable in. They won 3-0. They had 16 shots, 6 against, but they only had 10 men against. So it's best to check another one. So we'll go to another one. Their last match away to Corbeloa. And in this one, they played a 4-4-2. Not as impressive in shots and creation. So we're looking at maybe a hybrid of a 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1. As I look around a little bit more, it seems most of the wins have come with the 4-2-3-1 setup. So that's probably the way we're going to go. The squad there is absolutely jam-packed of Chileans, like you'd expect. Loads. We've got a couple from Brazil and a couple from Argentina as well. You're allowed 5 players that are foreign to Chile that are over 21. And we're okay so far. Now, I'm not going to judge these players yet. We've got quite a few in on loan. I'm going to play some games. I'm not sure where the transfer window is. We need to look at that. But I'm going to try and see out this season with this squad. Because let's be honest, look at the size of it. 30. There's got to be 30 strong there. So I've got to find some decent stuff there. And if you look at the star ratings given to me by the existing staff, there's some decent players here. We've even got a potential 5-star player here in Lucas Paz, who was on loan from O'Higgins, which sound Irish, but there we go. That's the sort of level of player we're looking at. It's not great, is it? It's just that tiny step up from Kashmir and Lima Verde. I'm trying to find the best player in terms of average rating, maybe. And it appears to be Luis Gabriel Ferreira here. He's 26-year-old Brazilian, playing on the left. Decent, 1 goal, 3 assists, 7.01. So in this sort of level, second division in South America, Chile, it looks like we're going to have a splattering of double figures, 12s, 13s, and the odd standout 15 here and there, like you can see there, he's got with flair. This will be interesting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and play 3 or 4 games. I'm going to put a tactic together, which will be probably a variation of a 4-2-3-1 because the players are already used to it. And halfway through the season, I haven't got time to come in and burst into a new formation completely. So it'll be a little take on the 4-2-3-1, I think, because the players are there, they're ready to go. Whoa, what a game that was. We just showed you there a 7-0 home win. Now that was our 4th game I've took charge of. You can see there that we took over here at the Banichi game with a 3-1 victory. Lovely stuff. A nice 1-0 away victory. Then we got beat 1-3, but I wasn't too concerned because we still had 20 odd shots in that one. And then it all came together. It all came together in that Union San Felipe game. And we absolutely tanked them 7-0. And Lucas Paz is one to look out for. I've got him playing in that number 10 role. Let's have a look at the tactic that we've built. We said it was going to be a 4-2-3-1 variation. There it is. This is my Deportes 1 lineup so far. You can see it's an asymmetric one, but it's still a 4-2-3-1. If you want to get technical, you can call it a 4-1-1-3-1. But we'll call it a 4-2-3-1 variation. We've got a couple of wing backs just backing up the boys in front. Ball winning midfielder, box to box, up and down. And this man, Paz, was linking up beautifully with Acuna, who doesn't really want to play up there. He wants to play a bit deeper, even on the right hand side. But we've put him up there. And his last 4 or 5 games, he's got 5 assists from this role. So he's dropping off as a false 9. He wants to play as a false 9. We've got him as an advanced forward. But because he wants to play as a false 9, he's a creative little son of a gun. And he's laying it back for Paz to come in, who's playing in here as my shadow striker. And wow, big hat trick in the last game. Got high hopes for him. His finishing and composure aren't that great. I'm probably lacking a striker, but I think we'll try and address that in the next transfer window. But that's the team. We're going to pretty smash mouth. Pretty smash mouth. We've got a high defensive line. We're pressing high. It's a pretty gegen press style, but we're halfway through the season. I want to see what damage we can do. Standout players so far, them 2 boys up front. We'll check them out as we go on. Up here, there's some average ratings coming in from Flavio Rojas. There he is. Looks a bit shocked, doesn't he? He's a centre-back. He's a 30-year-old Chilean. Pretty solid stuff, this. I'm enjoying this attribute upgrade from this team. They're definitely a step up. Now, what those 4 results have meant is we have jumped, crew. We have jumped to 4th in the Campeonato now. So we are doing decent. Obviously, first place is way out of line. 43 points. Santiago Morning. What a great name that is. They're clearing home and hosed. So what we need to do is stay here between 7th and 6th, 2nd and 6th, sorry. We've got 29 points, but it's super tight. All the way down here to 22. They're all in it. So we need to keep winning now, and we're going to see where we're at. Now, transfer-wise, I've had a bid accepted for you-know-who, Stefan Ilčić. It's decision day. Let's go over to the inbox and see if we can bring him over to Chile. Ungrateful son of a... So we missed out on Stefan, a potential 50 goal a season man has just toddled off somewhere else. I don't even know where he went, but I'm raging at him. But that didn't stop me though. I went back to Kashmir, and if you look down in the bottom there, we have swooped for Lewis Nisbet on loan. Lewis Nisbet was the Australian kid, 19 years old. I've got him in on loan. I think this could be a decent little sign, you know. The man with the angry eyebrows comes all the way from India to Chile via Australia. Let's see how Lewis does. So we have a lot to do at our new club. You can see the staff screen there. We're lacking coaches all over the place. We're lacking scouts. I don't even think we have a scout. We haven't got a physio. I'm putting my nurse's outfit on and I'm patching up the lads. I've got all that to sort. I've got a little transfer window to sort, which I think is open now. Nope. I've just missed it. I'm rolling with this squad then. I'm rolling with this squad for the next 11 games. We're going to try and keep ourselves in that zone. I'll come back when we've got maybe 2 or so games left, if there's still something on it. And the next one's going to be playoff time. And I'm 90% sure, crew, that the next one, to help me out with my workload a bit, the next one may very well be a live stream. We're going to see. We're going to try and do a live stream at the end of the season with Deportes Puerto Montt.